And this was the turning point of the game, I think. Because, Fernando Tatis, what are you doing? The United States versus the Dominican Republic. This is the game of the century. We got the greatest country in the world, compiled of stars and future Hall of Famers like Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge, Paul Skeens, Bobby Witt Jr., Gunnar Henderson, Kyle Schwarber. I can go on and on and on. Against the Dominican Avengers full of Juan Soto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Julio Rodriguez, Manny Machado. Who else am I missing here? Fernando Tatis. This was an amazing game. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I watched this game live. A game to this magnitude, I had to watch live. So instead of this being a first-time reaction, this will be more of me giving my commentary on the game, the things that happened in this game, because it was a great game. So let's get into it. This dang near might as well have been the championship game of the World Baseball Classic. But this is a game, Paul Skeens literally going up against the Dominican Avengers. He needed to pitch well. Not just him. I mean, everybody on the U.S. team had to pitch well against this lineup. They sure enough did. But, I mean, this was a... Pitchers throughout, even on the Dominican team, they pitched really well. Only allowed 2 runs, but as we'll get into it. Bryce Harper, man. What do we think of Bryce Harper? Dave Dombrowski said he is no longer elite. I think he was only 3 for 14 the WBC. I don't know. You know who is elite, though? Aaron Judge. That guy over there. I got his picture up there. That guy is elite. So I don't know. Maybe Bryce Harper time has passed him by. I was getting excited this first inning. We got some runners on base. It's crazy to think Bryce Harper has been with the team, with the Phillies, as long as he was on the team of the Washington Nationals. 7 years with the Nats, 7 years with the Phillies. I feel like he's been more consistent with the Phillies, but his peak in the MLB was with the Nats. Especially that 2015 season. But here's Skeens. He got huge outs when he needed to. What a play, man. Bryce Terang. Very, very solid middle infield. I gotta admit, I think I said this last video. I love the Navy USA jerseys. So clean. So clean. Will Smith gets us started here. Roman Anthony. This is the only time I'll root for him because he's a Red Sox. I think that was definitely a precursor of what this umpire likes. Bottom of the zone. Severino fired up, man. I used to love Luis Severino. I guess I still really like him. He had some really solid years for the Yankees, man. But just injuries. Injuries killed him. And Junior Caminero. I do not like the fact that he is in the AL East. He had a really, really solid year last year now. He's been balling out in the WBC. I mean, this lineup as a whole, dude. 15 home runs this whole tournament. He flings his bat at the dugout. Also, I think it's pretty fascinating. I feel like the USA intensity-wise. Here's Bryce Harper with the base 9. The intensity of the Team USA seemed like, okay, we're playing the Dominican Republic, who they're gonna show so much emotion. Like, we gotta get on that level. And I think they did that in this game. Runners on, and Judge did not come through. We just really struggled with runners in scoring position. Really, both teams did. I don't know if it was hitters struggling or the pitchers just made pitches. And Paul Skeens was in he had a lot of heavy traffic innings. And this was the turning point of the game, I think. Because Fernando Tatis, what are you doing? Look where this ball's hit. Judge has the ball before Tatis is rounding second. One, no, you shouldn't run on Aaron Judge because everybody gets hosed by Aaron Judge in right field. Two, They have all the momentum going so far, and then boom, get zapped from an absolute hose piece by Judge. And then this is the following inning. Gunnar Henderson. Good call by Mark DeRosa to start him. The numbers suggested that he absolutely ate up Luis Severino during his career. And if you watch this at bat, I was watching the at bat. It was like foul ball, foul ball, foul ball. Gunnar Henderson had his number this whole at bat. And I was like, okay, if he gets a pitch middle inning, he's teeing off. And that's what he did. He got a hanging cutter over the middle of the plate. See ya. Tie game. Also don't like that he is in the AL East. Too many of these guys that are performing in this game are in the AL East, and I don't like it as a Yankees fan. Also, let's see. Look at this emotion. Don't even need to look. Bat flip. That's what I'm talking about. Guys coming out of the dugout say the USA had to match that intensity. And baseball's more fun this way. I saw something that was like, hey, baseball, we've been duped as American sports fans that baseball or sports in general is a... Hold on, I'll wait for that comment. Let's talk about Roman Anthony. Roman Anthony goes back to back. He's also feeling really good in this at-bat. Watching the pitches he took, he was dialed in. They bring in lefty Gregory Soto. Didn't matter. USA on that chest, baby. Let's go. Once again, a lot of emotion. But anyway, I was saying that I saw a video or saw a post. It was like, it was saying how we've been duped, American sports fans, into thinking that sports, the people playing sports as it's, they should act like it's their job and mainly and only their job, as it is their job, but also forget the fact that they should have fun too playing this game. I thought this was gone. And Julio made a great catch. Like looking at the replay of this, I don't think that ball was leaving, but he just made a good catch. Because an incompetent center fielder doesn't know how to play that in Lone Depot Park. And here's Skeens in more traffic. Also don't know why Tatis didn't take third there. Skeens pitched well. He had a few hit batters. He got himself in some trouble, but he found a way to get out, and the bullpen came through. I know I said that I was so worried about, hey, do we have the guys to get this type of lineup out? We put in our 8 relievers this game when we needed them the most. Huge double play. See, I can believe Austin Wells is on the Dominican Republic team. But yeah, baseball should be fun. And I love, all the other countries, they have fun playing the game, and we should have fun as well. Yeah. Oh, he actually could have sent him. I get it, it's Austin Wells, not plus speed, but that was not a good throw by PCA. And he brought the infield in on this one too. I mean, it was just traffic and David Bednar, man. David Bednar, I'm so glad he's the Yankees closer. If he's closing like this, even the other night against Canada, he came through big time. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I need that relief pitching for the Yankees. I mean, it's a nightmare having to face Tatis, Soto, Marte, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. all in the same. But yeah, this was not a great call. This is not a great call. That was a ball. And that's not the last time we're going to see something like this from this umpire. Also, they didn't show it. There's a play, I'll just put it on the screen here, where we had one out, ground ball hits to Gunnar Henderson, throws to Bryce Terang. Bryce Terang misses the exchange, and we don't get the double play. But I don't know if people saw, Manny Machado was aiming for Bryce Terang's ankles in his Achilles. He was ready to snap his leg off. He was sliding through that base. So good thing Bryce Terang did not complete that exchange. because his leg would have been warped. Manny Machado was trying to chase Utley, Ruben Tejada. You remember that in 2015? You remember that? That was literally what he was trying to do. Pull a Chase Headley 2.0. So I don't forget that. I'm not going to forget that. I don't know if people noticed it, though. But yeah, that was a bad call. Garrett Whitlock, nails. Nails. That's what I'm saying. The bullpen, when they needed to get outs, they got outs. I know a lot of hype about all these lineups in this game, man. Only 3 runs to show for. 3 more outs. Yeah, little buddy's not happy. Even like, I mean, this was such a good game, man. Everything was so nerve-wracking. Mason Miller walks Julio. And for some reason, he finds himself on third. I don't know if he got crossed up there. I don't know. I think it was just such a bad miss that he didn't know what was coming. So I think Bryce Harper looks very uncomfortable at first base. Just the way he catches. I don't know. Great at bat here, man. Great at bat. The umpire just sold, but I'll take it. Umpire's on the USA payroll. I'm sorry, it's not going to be a happy ending for you, buddy. And that was game. That was game. And the USA is moving on to the finals. What a great game. What a great game, man. For all the talk about the lineups in this game, there's Judge. For all the talk about the lineups in this game, it was really a pitcher's duel. The pitchers performed phenomenally for the Dominican Republic. You only allow 2 runs. You usually, you're in the driver's seat to win a game. But on the flip side, USA, they pitched better and held you to 1 run. That lineup, man, what a game. And USA will either be playing Venezuela or Italy. Part of me wants to get my get back against Italy because even though they did help us, but losing to them, that was definitely a wake-up call. And I think Venezuela can probably pose the same problems as the Dominican Republic with their lineup. So, but thank you all for tuning into this video. Can't believe we only have 2 more games left of the World Baseball Classic. I will definitely be reacting to the final, so be tuned in for that. Thank you. Appreciate the growing support. If you're new, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.